What's up, guys? Welcome to Bruce Wayne's figure review, and today we are checking one of my favorite Marvel characters, Venom, of course. This guy right here is pretty dope, man. I was actually anxious for the line to release this figure from the movie, and we have him, so now let's check him out. So we of course have the box over here. In the front, we can see Venom with the it's the same title from the movie, but not the same title, the same font. That's what I meant, and it's pretty cool. It's of course representing the movie from that line. And Marvel Legends, of course. At the top, you can see another Venom right there, another name. On the side, we have this right here, the picture of the movie right there, the movie Venom. And it looks pretty cool, honestly. You can see some detailed, highly resolution picture in there going on. So it's pretty cool. In the back, we see a picture. We see a picture of the product shot, of course, the figure, and it looks pretty cool, man. I wish they had the white emblem, the Spidey, of course, but of course this is from the movie, so in that movie he doesn't have that. So we see the story right there that says, failed reporter Eddie Brock is hijacked by an alien entity that takes a liking to Earth and decides to protect it. So that's the story for it. El reportero fracasado Eddie Brock es secuestrado por una entidad alienígena que le agrada la Tierra y decide protegerla. So in Spanish, for a little español in there, but... So that's pretty cool. They have a shot of the figure. On the side, we see the same thing as the other side, and in the front, of course, they're displaying the figure. You get 2 sets of hands and then an alternate head right there. So let's take them out the box and see what this Venom is about. So now we're gonna take a look at the accessories that come with this figure. So of course we place them at the accessory stone right here. We see the 2 hands right there. They're both the same. They're fisted and stuff. They're close. They see the white veins or whatever that Venom has, and then we can see that black glossy paint. It's pretty cool. And then we have that little hinge right there too. You can go up and down, so that's pretty cool. And then let's take a look at the sculpture right there. So taking a closer look at the face sculpture right here, we can see they did a great job, in my opinion. I like the paint. I like how the whole jawline goes all the way to the back. I don't know, for some reason I wish the eyes would be a little bit wider, but no, they're like, this is a movie accurate figure, so, you could do a nice custom with this guy, but look from how it looks from the front. That looks intimidating, that looks pretty dope. And then from the top, yeah, that looks nice. It's actually very comic accurate too, so. But no, there was you could tell it was you had some gum paint right there, in the teeth. So now it's a nice sculpture right here for this. We're gonna take a look at the other one, but this is the one that comes besides the one on the figure. So here's Venom out of the box, and man, this guy is pretty cool, man. Honestly, I think it's one of the best Venoms out there, in my opinion. I don't know. Let's take a look at him, and then you can decide with the video if you agree with me or not. But no, this guy's pretty cool, man. The way they made him, the height is pretty good. The detail, the muscles, the skin, like the tone, it does have some glossy parts. Then it does have some flat black parts right there too. You can see the shine right there. But no, the detail is pretty cool on this guy, man. So let's take a look up close. And then we have the face sculpture right there for this one with the tongue out, and that's a pretty long tongue. But that's the way in the movie, right? And then same, you can see the eyes go all the way to the back, and then see how the jaw goes all the way to the back. It almost look like you could see some gum webbing right there at the teeth. It's not perfect or anything. I could see some pink on the teeth, but hey, maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. The tongue does have some nice color texture to it. You see some molded stuff in there too. So overall, for the face, I like this face sculpture a lot. Oh, it just came off. But it's just ball peg, yeah. So you could put the other one. See how that looks. And let me see if I could put... There we go. And that's how it looks without the tongue. So, it looks pretty cool too. Hello, Eddie. That's my Venom impression right there. So, of course, not the best, but let's put the other one. I like the other one. This is my favorite one. There we go. So many food, little time. What is it? So many, I forgot that line. So many snacks in a little bit of time. Something like that. But anyways, we see right here, like, there's the flat part that I was talking about, the flat chest color. You see right there, this is the flat, and this is a glossy right there. You see the little, this is kind of flat, and then let me see on the abs. The abs are pretty glossy compared to this part, so they do have a little bit of different color black in it. We see the white webbing right there. This one looks pretty cool. Then you see, you know, see some more white veins, I guess. It's not the classic one that has the white little square wherever he shoots the weapon from. But not weapon, just symbiote or whatever. Same for the other arm. Let's take a look at the back. The back looks pretty cool too. A lot of muscles, a lot of veins or whatever. And then we see the number right there. We see the leg sculptures. And those, and then yeah, you can see some nice definition on these legs right here. Then we have the calves. And then we do have some, this guy does have like some toes in the white as, I guess that looks more like a thumb than a toe. But yeah, I mean, this Venom, he's an alien, not from here, so different from us. So for that's for the up close, but overall this is a pretty neat figure. You know, for the details, Hasbro did a wonderful job in my opinion with this guy, and it feels pretty cool. It feels kind of heavy too. It just feels like a solid figure. You know, it's pretty tall. So really good job with this guy. Now let's take a look at the articulation. And he does come in a ball peg, so he could look up. Be careful with this whenever you don't want to, you know, do it so much, because then I guess it could mess up the little plastic part right there when they're moving the head. So I guess grab it from the side, but that could happen. So I guess that's as much as he could look back. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's as much. That's not that much, man. And then as to look down, he could look pretty good amount. He could look down like that. Alright, and then of course he could look to the left and the right, and then he does some have attitude to his, yeah, he does have attitude. And then yeah, it's not that, I mean, I'm a little disappointed he can't look up that much, but okay, it's cool. Then with the arms, he could go all the way up right here. Then of course he does have the bicep swivel right there. Then we have the double jointed elbows. And then we do have a hinge in the wrist. These are pretty cool hands too. They're pretty, you know. You could probably put Spider-Man right there and just. And then same for the other arm, all the way up. Then you get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, of course, and then the wrist hinge right there. This one is pretty cool because it has the ab diaphragm right here. So it gives you a little bit more of posability. Plus, you get the ab crunch. So imagine, see, you could go up to this much to the front and see back. Do the matrix real quick, and he do the matrix really good. So that's pretty cool. So that's how he looks to the front. To the back, and then to the front. That's pretty cool. Then of course we do have the, I guess you could rotate it from the top right here to the left and to the right. So the legs can go up this much. That's pretty good. And they can go back that much. That's pretty good too. Then of course we do have the double jointed knees. And then they can go back that much right there. And then we do have the little rotation right here. And then we, of course, in the ankle we have pivot, and then it could go up that much and back that much. So you could go back that much and that to the front that much. So pretty good for articulation. Now for the height of the figure, this is scaled for the 6-inch line. This guy is actually 7 inches and 3/4, almost 8 inches. So no, this guy's still pretty tall, according to, compared to average 6 inch. But no, this guy's 7 3/4, so he's pretty tall. So here we have him next to some other figures, just to have him on the scale, so you can have a comparison. We have him next to the Build-A-Figure Hulk right here, and he's still taller than Venom, of course. He's not Venom is not the tallest, but he's not the shortest, of course. But no, they look pretty good in these next to each other, honestly. And I have him next to a 7-inch figure line. Like if you collect 7-inch figures or something like that, I think it still scales pretty nice. Like if you get the Marvel Select Spider-Mans, I believe those are 7-inch, but they're pretty bigger. They're bigger than 6-inch for sure. So if you have one of those, then you can still scale him pretty nice with that size. And here we have him next to all the other Spider-Mans available. We had the Toy Biz, of course, Tobey Maguire, 6-inch scale. And then we have the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, 6-inch scale as well. And then we have the Tom Holland, the current one from the Civil War. And no, he still looks pretty good next to these guys. So no, this is a almost definitely must get if you're a Venom character lover. So yeah, because this guy looks perfect with all these. Look, it looks like, I don't know, you could do some pretty nice pictures. And I don't know, this guy is very posable too, because the articulation does allow you to do that. So no, man, you can have a lot of fun with these two characters right here. And this is, I'm pretty sure that everybody was waiting for, the comparison with these two guys right here. The Amazing Yamaguchi Carnage with this Venom, man, it's like bread and butter, honestly. Just, they go along perfectly. This one looks so nice and detailed. Like I said, it has a lot of glossy parts, and this one has a lot of glossy sections of the body, while the others are kind of like flat black. But it does give it that shine, so it makes it look super real. So these two, they go amazing together. That's your Goku and Vegeta. That's your Buzz Lightyear and Woody. So no, Venom and Carnage right here, guys. Definitely the best guys to have together right there. Especially with the movie coming out. Oh man, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this guy if you have him. So what are my overall thoughts about this figure? Let me just say this, that I think you're gonna feel like Spider-Man if you don't get this figure eventually. Like, no, this guy is super awesome. Honestly, I recommend it a lot. In my opinion, this is a must get Venom if you're a Venom lover. And if this guy is definitely, the posability is super articulate. It's super posable. Like, the articulation is phenomenal on this figure. The quality of it, you could tell, is there. It doesn't feel cheap at all. And the detail that went into this guy is pretty good. It's a tall figure. Like I said, it goes with pretty much any line that you have. 6-inch to 7-inch figures. this Venom will fit your collection pretty perfectly. So no, I definitely recommend it. And see how these guys look pretty awesome right here together, man. So it's gonna be super dope if you actually get your hands on this one. So with that being said, I hope you guys are able to find them. You can always find them, try to get them online. The prices do go up eventually on this guy, because the movie is gonna come out, so I feel like that's gonna jump the price a little bit. So if you want him right now, then it's a perfect time to get him. So I wish you guys the best if you actually hunting for him. So good luck. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and hope you guys enjoyed the video and helped you decide if you like the figure or not, and if you're gonna add him to your collection. So wish you guys luck and happy hunting.